even been up 15 minutes and I've already been cooking.
Good morning, passport holders. Today is February 10th, 2016, day 467 of the vlogs. And yes, it's off to another good start. So what I was making first thing this morning is actually another round of chicken noodle soup. So I have basically, since I've nailed this recipe now, which is like a super simple recipe, I've stopped buying the canned chunky chicken noodle soup that I lived off of while I was on the road, while I've been here, you know, in the last couple of years. Like that has just been like a staple that has always just kind of been around. And so now that I can create this, and while it's not as cost effective on a per meal basis as the canned stuff is, I know there's 0 preservatives and I know how much salt is in there, which is a huge thing for me because while I love salt, there are some signs that I may need to start cutting back on that just a little bit. So that is what it is. But big news this morning, all things went through, everything's all good. Dan Martell, who you guys saw on Monday's vlog, day 465, he's now, yeah, we're starting to work together. I'm gonna be doing captions for his channel now too. So really excited to have him on board and excited to tackle the back catalog work for him. So it's like, you know, one by one, like these things are starting to convert, right? The ad continues to perform well, not great. I made some changes on demographics. It's performing not as well as it was when I was just kind of like, I don't want to say blasting it out there, but I was allowing it to go to a lot of people who were potentially unqualified. And I'd much rather spend more money on fewer views to get better click-through rates and more likelihood of conversion. Let's put it that way. Throwing it out into the unknown category just felt weird. And their metrics were like half of what the actual targeted demos were. So, you know, I'm paying more because of the total volume and getting less results. Yeah, I had to change that. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's get this one started.
3.5 hours later, time to add 2 cups of egg noodles. And just another 60 minutes and that's gonna be perfect. The finished result, and it smells amazing again.
Well, I got super caught up working on something that I can't talk about right now. And so I'm leaving the apartment at 3:20, which is right on the edge. If there's anything wrong on the 202 or the 101, there is a high likelihood I will be late. Actually, let me check. Okay, cool. I do have my stuff for work. So I'm hoping there's nothing wrong. And secondarily, yeah, I'm definitely not going to get a chance to do any big time lapses or anything cool. So, just kind of is what it is at this point. So I'm bummed about it, but at the same time, like I totally understand like where I'm coming from because the things that I'm working on, let's put it this way, they are very likely going to lead to larger and larger things, which is exactly what I want. Like I've taken this part-time thing mostly to be able to continue to build up other things and build up additional revenue streams. And yeah, that's why I got all caught up working today and literally looked up after I'd eaten lunch and was like, oh my goodness, like it's 40 minutes after I had really wanted to head up north. But you know what? I'm in that flow zone. That's a good thing. So on my way to the office now. Wish me luck. So here I am in that last clip saying, you know, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to be able to have any time. And then I fly up the 101, the fastest I ever have. So I'm actually here at the Scottsdale Quarter. Let me just turn that on for you. I'm here at the Scottsdale Quarter, and I've got like a half hour to kill before I have to be back on the road. And that still gives me like 35-40 minutes to make the 3 miles between the 2 locations. So definitely gonna try and get something to use for later in this episode, or earlier in this episode even. Scottsdale Quarter Apple Store. Check it out. For those of you who
joined since October. You may not have known that as I was traveling around the country, ended up checking in on over, I think it was 40 different Apple stores all around the country. There is part of me that looked at the list and saw that it was like 120 stores, all things said and done. And if I became homeless again, I think that might be a mission that I would try and accomplish. So, had to check it off the list because it was there. I'm here, I'm hanging out, I'm shooting time lapses. It's a good thing.
Well, I have to say, that was pretty darn amazing to do, right? This is my old area. I used to live up here. I lived up here for, gosh, probably 4 years, 3 or 4 years, between the two apartments that I had, and the quarter was actually built while I was here. So I used to walk down from one of my places and check out its progress like every week. So that was really cool. And then to know that like I don't have to fight traffic, also very useful. So I am going to jump back on the 101 though and go I think it's like 3 exits. Hopefully it's not all backed up. If it is, it is. Like I can obviously come back and do surface streets. I've got 45 minutes to get to the office. Shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, like that was a really good thing for me to do. It put me in a really good headspace.
Alright, so I'm back here in my apartment, and I'm pretty happy with the way that today is entirely gone. The entire process of the stuff behind the business has worked incredibly well, like shockingly well today, so I'm really excited about that. And then today was like the last full day of lectures at the training bit, so tomorrow the gloves kind of come off and it's time to start to do the work, and I'm really looking forward to it, to be absolutely honest. I know that at moments it's going to be frustrating, but it's going to serve a bigger purpose, and it's a growth opportunity for me. Both of these things add up to me very likely working incredibly hard in order to make it better and succeed. If that takes me 2 days, it takes me 2 days. If it takes me, the rest of this week, which is 2 days, and then all of next week, that is available to me. But if I can get all the training done and get everything all ready to go, there's an opportunity that I could actually, graduate early and get, onto the full work, which I'm really kind of looking forward to doing, because the more hours that I have practicing with it, the better off I'm going to be later on. So, and it's a skill that I will take with me outside of just this particular work situation. So I'm pumped about it. I'm excited, but I'm certainly hungry, so I've got to go sort out food, and I've got some more work to do now. And while I'm on the treadmill desk, because I'm short of 10,000 steps, I'm like at 7,800, so I think like 20 minutes on the treadmill and I'll get there to 10K. Alright guys, it is approaching 12:30 in the morning now, and like I'm starting to wind down, which is a good thing. Today has been an incredibly good day though, and as a result, I'm just feeling really good. Like it's been a really good day. I wasn't expecting today in total to go the way that it did, but I'm totally pumped that it did. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have had a great day as well. Thank you for your time and your attention as always. Remember though, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.